guys, I'm just walking down to the restaurant this morning. It is the middle of the hot season, the long dry season, and it has been brutally hot. Business is really slow at the moment. You know, people are just not turning up because I think the heat has sent everybody to sleep. I think the tourists are slow because we've had a lot of articles on the international news at the moment about Ebola, which isn't in Rwanda, but you know, the news hasn't been very clear about that. And then also with Trump and all of the tariffs on the fuel and the prices of flights going up, I think tourism in Rwanda at the moment is a little bit slow. And then, like, people like my friend who live over in Ribeiro, they don't want to cross the city because we've had a whole load of new bus lanes put in, but instead of widening the roads, they just took like a 2-lane highway and made one lane into a bus lane. So of course all of the traffic that usually goes through the city is now squeezed into this single lane. And I mean, the heat during the hot season is brutal, but nothing is as brutal as the traffic jams we're getting. So people don't want to go out in their cars and cross the city because, you know, you're just going to be sitting in traffic for hours. So yeah, but I do think that the heat at the moment is putting a lot of people off. So I'm heading down today. It's Umaganda, so nobody's really out and about yet. One or two people are out and about. We've just come to the end of Umaganda, which is National Community Service Day, last Saturday of every month. If you're visiting Rwanda, remember that, because if you go out and try and do anything on a Saturday morning, last Saturday of the month, everything's closed. So we're just opening up again now. It's about 11 o'clock, 12, and I'm just going to go and play with some cocktails and see if I can come up with some better ones, because we've got cocktails but they're not amazing, and I want them to be amazing. And I watched this online tutorial by Tipsy Bartender, so I'm going to go and put all of his tips into use and see if I can come up with something a little bit better. Alright guys, let's get serious.
So I've had this idea about making a cocktail with a sweet at the bottom. I was thinking of calling them jelly tots, a pink one and a blue one. When you get to the bottom of the glass, there's a sweet, chewy treat. I'm quite happy with the way they turned out, but the sugar got a bit gloopy around the rim. Not a bad first attempt. A fun drink before a night out.
You know you want to play. You know you do.
On to something more sensible.
So I've just made my first ever Bloody Mary. Our lovely kitchen manager, Honorine, she did this in the dehydrator yesterday. So we've got dehydrated tomato. And a Bloody Mary is a cocktail made with vodka and tomato juice. I've never had one because the thought of it does not entice me. But let's give it a go. That doesn't do it for me. Worcestershire sauce, akabanga, tomato juice. Okay, this one's the Black Mamba. Let's give this a go. This one's my own concoction. Let's see. Oh, that's quite nice. It's got creme de cassis in, blackcurrant. That one's good. We're making progress. Making progress. This is the first day. It's the first day that he's come and cuddled me. Boop. It's the first day that we've actually made contact. Well, that's it forever now. Look at this. That's it forever. He will take all the love in the world now. I'm never going to be without Cat, am I? Feral kitten becomes domesticated, and all it took was a lot of food. A lot of food and a little bit of persistence. I've got to go and get some work done. I've got to get some work done. You're demanding, aren't you? You're demanding, huh? Okay, let me go. Let me go and do human things for a bit. So watch this, watch this, watch this. Okay, so he's just a little love bug. He's a little love bug, and then look at it. Look at it. He goes around in a circle like this. I'm sorry, I'm a cruel little one, aren't I? I'm cruel. I'm cruel. You go round and round and round in a circle. Oh, you lovely little one. You lovely little love bug, aren't you? And you're just a destructor monger. Destroying the place. I hope you guys need to go and catch yourself some mice. You've got to keep the rat finks out. You've got to keep the rat finks out. Ooh, that is your job here. You have one job. One job. I have created a monster. I have created a monster. You live on my desk now. Oh dear. Oh. That was clever. That was clever. And then he just comes right back and does it again. And you're just a menace to society. You're a menace to society. You've gone from completely feral to utterly tame in the space of like a day. Unbelievable. How am I ever going to get any work done like this? It's an impossibility, child. Go on, off, off, off. Unbelievable. All right, home time. I'm a little bit squiffy, I have to say. I didn't really eat much today, and it's pretty much impossible to taste cocktails without properly tasting a cocktail. So we did a few things today. I'm very, very proud of my jelly tots, which are cocktails with a little sweet at the bottom. They're very cool. And I tried the Bloody Mary, but it looked really good. But I think my mistake was using Akabanga, because I think in the proper Bloody Mary what they use is Tabasco. So I'm going to go and find some Tabasco and try again. I think the other mistake that I made was using tomato juice, but unfortunately that is the base of a Bloody Mary, so that wasn't my fault and I can't do anything about it. But I mean, honestly, who the hell came up with that? Who put vodka and tomato juice together and yeah, that's great, you know? I don't think so. I can't see any world in which I would ever go to a bar and order a Bloody Mary, but people swear by it, especially if they're flying. Like apparently on planes, for some reason, Bloody Marys are like this cult following, and I don't know why. But you know, I mean, we can offer it. Whether people choose to drink it or not is up to them. So I did those, and then I made the Black Mamba, and that was my own invention. And it's rum and what's it called? Creme de cassis, which is blackcurrant, which I was absolutely, honestly, quite amazed that we managed to find here in Rwanda. How long we'll find it, I don't know, but we've got some. And so yeah, I made that, and that's really cool. And I wanted to try making a black cocktail because I wanted to be able to put cocktail glitter in it. So I want to do a theme party, which I'll tell you about another time. This year is the 40th anniversary of Labyrinth, the film with Jennifer Connelly and David Bowie, and I absolutely love Labyrinth, and so I want to celebrate the fact it's going to be 40 years old, and we're going to have like a theme party at the restaurant, and I'm getting some cocktail glitter sent from the UK, and it looks really, really good in a black cocktail, so I want to do that. And so obviously, because it's a black cocktail, I had to call it the Black Mamba, which is one of the poison snakes that we have here in Rwanda. I saw it at Kant House Museum, just the most amazing snake. So I've got the Black Mamba, and I also want to make a green one called the Boom Slang. So the Boom Slang is another poisonous snake that we have here. But I just think that sounds like the coolest name for a cocktail that you can imagine. Like, yeah, Black Mamba and the Boom Slang. So right next to the lovely little ones like the jelly tots. So I don't know, I'm having fun, but my god, I've consumed more alcohol today than I think I have in the past 6 months. So that's all done. Obviously I'm not on my bike today. I am so lucky that I can just walk home, but for the next couple of days I'm going to carry on with that. And I have an amazing chef, Mama Hope. She's amazing. She's been here for many years, and she's really good at making cocktails. So when she has some time, I'm going to ask her to come into the kitchen. She's really good at making them, and she's really good at decorating them. And that's where we've got to do some work, is to figure out how to decorate the cocktails. So that's what I've been doing today. Oh my goodness, wow. So anyway, yes, I shall catch up with you soon when I've sobered up and had something to eat. Okay, so I'm just walking home, and Miami Hub is actually open, so I'm going to go and have a little look inside. So yeah, at night time this place is always lit up with beautiful lights, and I see it when I'm walking home, but it's always closed. So I'm just going to go have a little look inside. I think I might have a quick beer to wash down all the cocktails. Maybe get some food, actually, I'm quite hungry. Let's have a little look. Oh, it's a nice garden, actually. Oh, this is lovely. Proper local bar. Yeah. This is gorgeous. This is really lovely. They've got like pool table and everything. It's really, really nice. It's seriously interesting because every time that you go past the door, it's usually closed and it just looks like this little wooden gate. But you come through and it's beautiful. It's a gorgeous little space, beautiful bar, very well stocked, pool table, nice outside seating. So I guess it was somebody's house, maybe? I don't know. I guess there was never a house here because this street is all housing. So it's strange to come through and find such an open courtyard. But cheers on cold mutzig after a long day, busy, hard day of inventing cocktails. My goodness me. I don't know how people can do that for a living. I think I could do it for a couple of days straight and enjoy it. But then after that, it's just too much. But yeah, this is really nice. I'm glad that I've finally seen inside it. Oh my goodness, literally, I was just about to send an emergency notice to our supplier. It's almost 11 o'clock at night and I know that they're closed now, but I need them to get it first thing in the morning. I had just finished typing up the message. I was just about to hit send when the electricity went out and took the internet with it. It's like it knows. It's like the electricity knows when I need it the most. And it just goes, nah, sorry, and off it goes. It is so hard to run a business when the electricity and the internet and, you know, and the water. I mean, the water isn't a direct issue with the business, but it means like you've got a meeting in the morning, you can't have a wash. Oh, I've just got a message. So thankfully I can still access the internet on my phone because it's on a data bundle. But yeah, home internet. I mean, the amount of money that we must lose every month, like in subscription, because all of us, we pay monthly subscription for our internet. But you know, there are hours of the month when you just can't use the internet. So then you're paying again for data bundles just to be able to send basic messages. Yeah, it's really frustrating. 11 o'clock at night in, it's off, and now I'm getting dive bombed by mosquitoes. Anyway, we soldier on. So what else can you do, really? And I've just remembered that my washing is in the washing machine. I was thinking I'd be really clever. I was going to put in a load, hang it out tonight, and because it's a long dry season, it'll be completely dry by about 9 o'clock tomorrow. Well, 8 o'clock tomorrow. So then I can put a second load out. No, it's gonna spend the night in the washing machine. Ah! All right, thankfully that was a short one. That was only off for about like 5-10 minutes. So hey, let's hope it stays on. And it's out again. Oh, and it's on again. It went out whilst I was in the other room and I hadn't got a torch on me, my lights, so what can you do? I mean, it's regular. So I'm going to go and try and do some more washing before it goes out again. And I'm outside putting the washing on and it's gone out again. I mean, it's like a flipping disco. You know, and I can see from here that all of the lights across Muratorama have gone off as well, so it's a whole area blackout. It's like a disco. Well, I'm glad it's come back on because I was about to regret my decision to do more washing. Alright, so I'm back in the kitchen today attempting more cocktails and I'm about to sniff vermouth because I actually don't know what it is. It's one of those things. I've got vermouth and I've got triple sec, and I bought these because apparently if you've got a cocktail bar you need them, but I don't know what they are. So, oh, that's interesting. vermouth smells. It smells like a very strong country wine. Sort of a, I smelt that before, like vegetable wine. Interesting, okay. But I'm about to make an alien brain hemorrhage, which is a type of shot that fascinates me, but you're supposed to do it with peach schnapps or something like Archer's, and I can't find that in Kigali. So we're trying triple sec instead, which is supposed to be, it's supposed to smell like oranges. I think it's an orange liqueur.
Just to say quickly, that triple sec was one of the alcohols recently banned by Rwanda FDA, so we had to flush it. There appears to be no legitimate source of triple sec in the entire country now. If you ever see it, please let me know, because half our cocktails rely on it.
Smells like Calpol. Definitely smells like Calpol. Okay, so we need to fill it 3/4 and leave enough on top for the brain matter. So, well, 2/3. Well, that went horribly wrong. You're supposed to do it with Baileys, but we've only got Amarula, which is sort of the Kenyan version of Baileys, but it doesn't appear to want to sit on top. I've tried a couple of different ways and I can't get it to do it. Now, it sinks every single way I try it, so I feel like maybe there's more alcohol in Amarula, or, well, it's only 17%. I don't know. Don't know what it is, but it isn't going to float, so I don't think we can do it. We can get the cherry on top. Yeah, it's kind of working, but not really working.
Okay, so I can't let this idea of serpent-themed cocktails go. So I did a bit of Googling and, I will admit, asked ChatGPT what we could do with the alcohol in our stock. And now we're trying a few out.
Behold the Black Mamba. Okay, drink number 1, the Black Mamba, which is, as you can see, black. It is a gin base. There's creme de cassis involved and a few other things. Let's try it. Oh, blimey. Oh, that's got a hit. Oh, it's nice, that's good. I think that's quite impressive, but very, very strong. All right, this one's called the Boom Slang. It is as green as the snake. Not sure about that. Let's give it a go. Oh, blimey. That's not bad. What do we think about them?
I think this is good. The color is very, very good.
It's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, but that one does taste a bit stronger, yeah.
But, and also this is good. The color also is very good.
Scary. I'm not sure drink should look that way. It's pretty good though, yeah? All right, this one's called Venom, and it is made with raspberry vodka, absolute raspberry vodka, and a few additional magical things. Oh, this one's good. Give it a go. That's pretty good, isn't it? Oh my goodness. It's chaos in here, it's chaos. Okay, the last one in our snake series. So this one's the antidote. So we've had the Black Mamba, the Boom Slang, the Venom, and the antidote. This one, ooh. Oh my goodness, that, that reminds me of a lemon daiquiri. And that tastes like a lemon daiquiri. That's nice. So the only one I'm not 100% sold on is the boomslang. The colour is amazing. Taste-wise, the other three, the black mamba, the venom and the antidote, taste fantastic. I'm gonna have another go at making the green, the boomslang, because it's good, but it's not amazing, and the other ones are amazing. Very strong.